Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's video features a scathing Senate confrontation. Senator Josh Hawley taking on the powerful pharmacy benefit managers, or PBMs. These are the middlemen in the drug pricing system, and Hawley is accusing them of profiting massively while patients are left drowning in medical debt. From outrageous drug markups to independent pharmacies being forced to shut down, this is a story every American needs to hear. Let's dive in.
Mr. Scott, let me start with you. You represent the largest association of PBM companies, I think. Is that right?
Yes, sir. I believe the only.
The largest and only. Perfect. Now, just help me understand what it is your business is supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be making drugs cheaper for patients. Is that basically right?
We're supposed to help employers and plan sponsors administer benefits at a more affordable point for the consumers.
Okay, more affordable for consumers. That's patients. So you're supposed to be making would you say that you're succeeding?
We've had success in managing the net cost of drugs across most categories of medications, and yes, in large part, but we have the challenge of ever-escalating drug company list prices to work against.
Okay, let me translate that for you. I think the answer you're looking for is no. You're not succeeding at all. Look.
I asked the top PBM lobbyist a basic question. Aren't you supposed to be lowering drug costs? Their response? A confusing mix of technical jargon and excuses. But the truth is clear. Americans pay over 400% more for prescription drugs compared to other countries. So either PBMs are completely incompetent, or their model is designed to squeeze patients and boost profits. You decide. While patients struggle, PBMs are thriving. Between 2017 and 2022, the top 3 PBMs made $7.3 billion in profits. Meanwhile, in Missouri, 2 counties have 0 pharmacies left and 73 closed in just 1 year. How can this happen? Because the system rewards monopolies, not care. If this outrages you, hit that subscribe button. We're exposing the truth they want hidden.
Let's look at some data. This data shows the percentage that Americans pay more than other countries for brand name drugs. In Canada, we pay 324% more than Canadians pay, 445% more than France, and so on. On average, all together, we pay 422% more than all of these other countries. Now, either you're the worst negotiators in the history of the world, or something's wrong with your business model. Which is it?
Those, if I may, Senator, those are comparisons of list prices. Drug companies alone, as we talked about earlier, set the list price. The PBM is negotiating down the net cost.
Look, this consumers are. You're not telling me that consumers aren't paying more in the United States than they are overseas, are you?
I think the data would tell us that they are exposed to higher price points. And then it comes to an issue of benefit design. The plan decides what your copay
is. And the benefit, here's the benefit design. The design of the plan benefits the insurance companies and you. It does not benefit the patients. Patients are getting screwed.
Here's the setup. The biggest PBMs are owned by the biggest insurance companies, and now they're buying up the pharmacies too. They set drug prices, manage the health plans, and tell you where you must fill your prescription. Use a pharmacy they don't own, you pay more. This isn't a system, it's a racket. PBM reps claim the market is competitive, but, the facts don't lie. 3 PBMs control 80% of the entire industry. That's not competition, that's a cartel. They shut out independence by offering special rebates to the pharmacies they own and punish patients who go elsewhere. If we let this continue, the last bit of patient choice will disappear completely.
If I may. We are paying 2, 3, 4 times more for drugs. People in my state can't afford insulin. They can't afford the most basic drugs. That's when they have plans that are managed by you, and you guys are getting rich off of it. I mean, absolutely filthy rich. The FTC's report, so this is the government report now, found that the top 3 PBM companies generated $7.3 billion in profits between 2017 and 2022. $7.3 billion. That's a lot of money. Why is it that nobody can afford their drugs in this country, but you're making $7.3 billion? That's more than the revenue of some nations.
If I may, 2 points. One, you're not wrong that we need more competition among drug companies. The patent reforms that you all have advanced in this committee, the more we can have competition, we can leverage that to address that cost challenge that we have.
I'm glad you say we need competition,
and
because
second,
don't you think the competition we really need is to break up this alliance between insurance companies and PBMs?
No.
There is only one path forward: break them up. PBMs should not own pharmacies. Insurance companies should not own PBMs. We need legislation that restores transparency, competition, and freedom of choice for every American. Enough backroom deals, enough abuse. Let's put patients first and tear down this monopoly.
The patients are getting screwed, Missourians are getting screwed, you're getting rich.
Respectfully, Senator, you keep citing a gross revenue number of the drug every dollar spent on prescription
You're not making,
drugs.
you don't have profits?
Profits are in the low single digits on
Your
average
profits
for
are
our
not
industry.
better than they've ever been?
I don't know on the trend over the years.
Yes, you
but
do. You
they
know
were the
exactly.
low-
It
the
is all
lowest.
laid out in the FTC report. You absolutely know the answer. Your profits have increased and increased and increased, and now you are buying up pharmacies, and you're buying up pharmacies and you're putting independent pharmacies out of business, and you're doing it deliberately because you are giving special rebates and lower costs to the pharmacies that you own, and you are directing patients to the pharmacies that you own, such that if they don't go to a pharmacy that you own, they have to pay higher costs, they have to pay out-of-network costs, right? You're nodding your head, Dr. McGowan. You've lived this, right?
This is bigger than politics. This is about lives. Senator Hawley exposed the truth. PBMs are screwing over patients while raking in billions. Now it's time for us to act. Like, comment, and subscribe for more bold, uncensored analysis. Have drug prices hurt your family? Drop your story in the comments. Together, let's demand justice and real reform. Watch next, Big Pharma's insulin scam exposed. Subscribe, stay informed, stay loud.